What is up, my friends? You are very welcome along to what definitely isn't take two, because I definitely didn't just record this video and forget to hit the record button. This is absolutely the first take. You believe me, don't you? Right, anyway, we have no new updates on the situation with Florian Wirtz. So if you're tuning in hoping that I'm about to say he's on a plane, unfortunately we are where we are with it and we're all just waiting to go ahead. But we do have a lot to go through. We're going to give you the very latest on our pursuit of Milos Kirk. We're going to be speaking about an eye-watering price tag that apparently Liverpool have put on Darwin Nunes' head. Luis Diaz in Barcelona, that looks like it's gathering pace. We'll tell you about that. A little bit on Victor Osimhen as well, and a couple of other interesting bits and pieces, including Pep Lijnders officially joining the Manchester City coaching staff. That and lots more to come over the next few minutes, but you know the score. I want to know your thoughts, so let me know in the comment section. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you do, don't forget to drop a like. But most importantly, over 3,500 people now, or just close to, I should say, 3,500 people have joined our WhatsApp channel in the first week. If you'd like to do so, you can do so with the link in the description of this video. It is completely free and open to everyone, and we certainly hope that you enjoy it. Right, let's get cracking. So we're going to start off with that eye-watering price tag that Liverpool have put on Darwin Nunes' head. Now, a report coming from Italy and another one from Spain suggested that Liverpool are looking for about 55 million euro, which I thought, fair enough, about 45 million pound, that's reasonable. But Simon Jones of the Mail said that Liverpool value Darwin Nunes at, are you ready? 70 million Great British pounds. 70 million, which is just 1 million less than we've actually paid for him, because we only paid 71 million so far. 85 million was the all-in number. So, do you think we're going to get that 70 million for Darwin Nunes? Well, do feel free to let me know in the comments. I'd love us to, but I'm not going to hold my breath on it. Like I mentioned as well, Pep Lijnders has now officially joined Manchester City as Pep Guardiola's number 2. So I'll let you make up your own mind on that one. It's just my job to present you with the news. If I said what I really felt on it, I'd probably get in a little bit of trouble. So let's move on to news from Florian Plettenberg over Hugo Ekitike. A Club World Cup deal for Hugo Ekitike to Chelsea, he said, has collapsed. There is still no full agreement and no official offer to Eintracht Frankfurt. Chelsea and Ekitike remain in talks for the summer transfer window, but Liverpool are still in the race, one to watch in the coming weeks. Now, I've been really open and honest with you guys. I haven't got a clue who the target is through the centre. But Alvarez's name has been in the chat a lot over the last day or two. Isak, we know Liverpool haven't quite given up on that one. Ekitike's name is there. But one name that I will rule out in a moment is Victor Osimhen. And again, I'm not saying this is a me thing, but you'll see what I mean in a moment. So Liverpool have also now announced today an additional couple of friendlies, and this will conclude the Reds pre-season. So Liverpool posted to say that we will conclude our pre-season programme with a double header against the Liga side Athletic Club at Anfield on Monday, August the 4th. Now, of course, my mind immediately ran to, well, that means we're signing Nico Williams, right? Surely that's it. We've already heard about, the add-ons and all this stuff, a couple of friendlies, I don't know, it's probably nothing to do with that whatsoever, but a boy can dream, right? So for me, this is, a little bit more on this in a moment, actually, because if you're going to it, you'll get to go to both games. Right, England manager Thomas Tuchel has been speaking about Liverpool and Arsenal not being at the Club World Cup, and he said something that I very much agree with. I think it will have a huge impact, and it will give Liverpool and Arsenal a huge advantage in next season not to be there. I absolutely agree with Thomas Tuchel on this one. These guys are going to be playing until, well, let's say mid-August. Not mid-August, mid-July, if they go well in this competition. We know the tournament starts 15th and it goes through for about a month. Then the players will have to have a holiday and they'll have no time for pre-season training then before they get back on their way. So I agree with Thomas Tuchel on this one. I do think it will have a big impact in a positive way to Liverpool and Arsenal. So hopefully we get our recruitments in early doors and we can get training. Now, I mentioned the pre-season friendlies. This is the full schedule now for the Reds pre-season. July the 13th, we go to Deepdale to take on Preston. July 26th, it's AC Milan versus Liverpool in Hong Kong. 30th of July, Yokohama Marinos versus Liverpool in Yokohama. And then on August the 4th, like we've mentioned, that double header against Bilbao. The first game is going to be at 5 p.m. The second game is going to be at 8 p.m. And the good news, one ticket will do you for both of them. Not like last season when we played the game, then they emptied out the stadium. And the second one, they're going to keep the fans in for both. So, if you're thinking of heading to a pre-season game, that's clearly one that you get great value for money for. And of course, as a content creator, I can't wait to cover both of them. Next up, Milos Kirk. Now, some developments here over the last day or so. Romano has said Milos Kirk to Liverpool remains a matter of short time, with a final round of talks taking place very soon. He said the deal won't be completed today, but soon, and they will meet again with Bournemouth and their counterparts to get this done. We did go on to speak about Bournemouth's replacement, and more on that in a moment, because they have reached an agreement with Ron to sign left-back Adrian Truffert. Now, they've also brought in Julio Soler from Lanús in Argentina in the winter window, like we've mentioned, because they have been preparing for the eventuality of Milos Kirk leaving to join Liverpool. Fabrizio Romano today claimed that a deal was agreed between Ron and Bournemouth for Truffert, and said that a medical will follow next, and the Cherries value Milos Kirk, like we've mentioned, at about £45 million. Hopefully, Liverpool can come to an agreement there and we don't see another one of these won't take long deals like the Florian Wirtz one, which is, ironically, taking quite a while for the final details. Now, let's move on to Victor Osimhen. Like we said, it's not me that's going to tell you Liverpool have no interest in him, although I do believe Liverpool have no interest in him. But the Echo today have said some talk on Victor Osimhen overnight, with Liverpool linked with the Napoli striker. Our understanding is the Reds' full focus lies elsewhere at the minute, and there are no plans to move for the Nigerian international at present. There you go. Well, I think we all know where our heads are at the minute. We're looking for Florian Wirtz. We're looking to get that deal over the line. And then I think we're going to have to move on to try and sell Darwin Nunes before you see us make a big move for a striker. Who that is, I honestly don't know. Right, let's talk about Luis Diaz and Barcelona, because a couple of reports over the last 24 hours have suggested that Barcelona are now going all out for the signing of Luis Diaz. Not only that, but Barcelona have already said that they're not going after Nico Williams. Let's go back to that friendly again against Athletic Club Bilbao. They're not going for him. Surely. I mean, I don't know it to be a fact whatsoever. I really don't. But if we do lose Diaz, Nico Williams would be a belter of a replacement. I know we're probably more likely to look at Anthony Gordon, but, you know, if you're going to go somewhere, Liverpool should be in that conversation, because I think other Premier League clubs will be keeping an eye on Nico Williams, and I'd be very happy if we could get a deal to sign him. So keep an eye on the Diaz situation. We know he really wants to go to Barcelona someday. He's made no secret of that. But Liverpool will need to get a fee they're happy with and have adequate time to get a replacement. And finally, Sky Sports have now said that Liverpool have made contact with Bournemouth over Milos Kirk. No official offer as of yet, but Liverpool are exploring the conditions of the sale. So that is it for me for now, ladies and gentlemen, on what absolutely hasn't been my second attempt at uploading this video, because I absolutely nailed it first time and didn't forget to hit the record button. We will be back tonight at 8:45, where I hope we'll be able to bring you more good news around the situation with Wirtz, because, like I said last night, I totally understand it. I'm as frustrated as everybody else waiting for this one, but it can't be too long now, surely, right? Surely? Go on, please, tell me. Can't be long, yeah? Cool. Right, we'll see you tonight at 8:45. Much love.